For the next 10 days, we're gonna be living out of our Jeep, pushing our new camping setup to its limit as we head down to Big Bend National Park to camp deep in the backcountry. Follow along as we explore Southwest Texas and Mexico. You're not gonna wanna miss it, stick around.
Cockpit.
Can you tell how packed this rig is?
Did we get back there? Yeah. Hello everybody, we're headed to Big Bend National Park. Today we're just gonna make it to Texas.
Dallas-ish.
But we're staying at a state park, so that should be really fun. And here we go.
We stopped at a Walmart, Poto, Oklahoma, for some last-minute supplies and a bathroom break. Oh, and they're back. How was the bathroom break, everyone?
Not as good as normally.
Not as good as normally. You know, that can happen sometimes. Paige got ducks so that we could duck people's Jeeps. She's gonna pay it forward so that someone ducks our Jeep because we haven't been ducked before.
If someone ever ducks us, I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
Dude, this rig is baller. We're definitely getting ducked on this trip. And we got camp gas because we ran out of that on the last trip and I had to smoke my coffee on the campfire and it was real bitter. The plan is we're gonna spend, it's probably gonna take us, what, 3 days to get to Big Bend. We'll stay one night in the Dallas area, one night in Texas Hill Country, and then we'll stay one more night right outside the park so that we've got a full day of daylight to do our thing. And we have banana bread. I need some of those snacks. Let's do this. Let's get back on the road. Well.
Misty.
It's very humid. Hey, we stopped hitting bugs a while ago, though, so that's a good sign. Check out this misty lake, Henry.
We are arriving at Lake Tawakoni, Texas. Somewhere Texas.
The city of West Tawakoni.
There's no public land in Texas, so camping along the way means lots of like state parks and stuff. They're like seconds from where we're going.
God damn it.
Did you miss it?
No, it's that gated road.
That's the road?
That's what Google wants me to do. State park boundary. So we just took some weird sideway.
Oh yeah, that's like that gate doesn't open. It's like that looked very post-apocalyptic.
Vehicles must stop.
Hi. Are y'all just here for day use or you camping?
No, we're camping.
Alright, if you could just for me, just grab a parking spot on the left.
Okay.
And bring your, have your plate number of mine, come on in and we'll check in.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
You find anything cool? Is it a bat?
Cool spot.
Yeah.
You're supposed to pull in, the tent goes there.
Oh, you want me to drive down there?
No. We're here. It's been a little bit of a stressful drive because our internet is out at home. And so we're coordinating
Yeah, dude.
all of that.
That sounds silly, right? Stress because no internet at home while we're out camping. But that's how we run our security system and stuff. So we got a friend babysitting the AT&T tech. And I'm hungry. We didn't even make a lunch stop. We just kind of powered through. Everybody was feeling it. We've been snacking.
A Jeep and a dinosaur so I can play Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Henry's requesting to have a Jurassic Park movie night. We said, we'll see. I'm gonna take you around and just show you our very like simple, we're at a campground setup that we've got going on. Casey's getting fire started here.
Maybe.
We're so used to camping in the summer, it's kind of hard to adjust to the like sun's gonna be down any minute. And honestly today it's so overcast, it's like the sun never came up, but we're gonna give you a full tour of the whole everything later on this trip, but here's the bed for tonight. We're kind of still in the process of figuring out the best way to arrange everything here. What you're looking at is a pile of blankets. We have a sheet that we're all sleeping on, 3 separate blow-up air mattresses, and the camp, the tent mattress. I'm just kind of recording almost for my own record because I feel like it's going to evolve so much over the course of the week, and I'm interested to see like what we come up with. And then of course there's when we get home and the mattress that was supposed to be on this trip is finally delivered while we're away.
Check this out. Ooh. It's cool, right?
It's amazing that it can hold all this weight. This is the heaviest we've ever had, probably.
We're having leftover dinner because, like, we're having leftovers for dinner. Because, like, when we go on a trip, we usually just pack the fridge with whatever was in our fridge at home so it doesn't go bad while we're gone. So everybody's having leftovers reheated on the stove here, except for Henry, who was too good for all of the leftovers that we had. He's getting a fresh quesadilla. It's not bad, right? I just boil a little water to heat it up. You're good. 10 days of this, right? The grind was too coarse last time. That looks better. Today we're gonna make our way down towards Austin, but to the west of it. Texas Hill Country. Around where the Colorado River comes into Lake Buchanan. We can't check in down there till 4. It's only about a 4-hour drive to get there, so we're gonna take our time this morning, take our time on the road today. Man, we brought our blankets from home instead of dealing with sleeping bags, and like way cozier in the tent. Sun is up, so the customary idling of the trucks has begun. That's all they do in Texas. Idle trucks at the campground and yell all night.
They were really young.
We're getting away from all these people. It's gonna be great. We're heading to the wilderness.
Well, and just going somewhere where people from lots of places go. And
Can be, for sure.
I've seen people ask about KOA, like, how's this KOA or whatever. And it is divided. There are people who are like, oh, I love it there. And then there's people like us who say, oh, KOA, especially that one or whatever, it's just like kind of a layover stop.
I think KOA is like a Buffalo Wild Wings. There's one in every town, you know exactly what you're gonna get. And sometimes you're just gonna eat at Buffalo Wild Wings. But you didn't like put it on your calendar. You know. Mm-hmm. You can call your mom and say, Mom, guess what I'm having lunch tonight? Thanks, Henry.
Yeah, I'll put your ones there.
Henry watercolored camping for me.
And that's you.
Oh. And a gender colored I love you so much. Thanks, Henry.
And then these
Where are we gonna hang our art on this trip, Mom?
These two are for Mama.
It all needs to dry so I can pack it.
Paige is gonna use the jacket hammock for the first time. She made fun of me when I made it.
I did not.
It's
it
so
was
convenient.
Too low. That's out of your way, right?
Totally.
I made these shorts at 1 a.m. the night before we left.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wear them today.
Excellent.
Even though it's too cold.
It's pretty amazing how all this packs down. It's pretty packed in there. We're gonna shoot a whole tour video of the entire setup when we get to the backcountry. But as you can see, packs very densely. But everything's organized. We know where everything is. Everything has a spot.
I'm so proud of this.
What is that?
1 day of trash.
1 day of trash. Our camping gas rides back here. We can start with new legs. Lake.
Yeah.
Our next spot is also on a lake, but I think we're camping on the lake. Oh, the blue sky today. This is much nicer.
I know. Yesterday was so dreary. How pretty. On the hunt for some tacos. I kept reading all the descriptions of all the taco places and they say Tex-Mex and I'm like, oh, we don't want that. And then I was like, oh, well, we are in Texas, so maybe we do want that. But this one looked actually like maybe sort of more authentic Mexican tacos. It's like a little window.
Taco.
Yeah, not really a restaurant. Or is it drive-through only, do you think?
Anything you have to say, Dad?
I'm hungry for tacos, so we came to the right spot.
Anything you want to say, Mama?
I'm also excited for my tacos.
Birria, so good. You satisfied with your selection?
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly. I didn't even look.
How much?
We were to be waterfront. Look.
Oh wow, that's so crazy.
It's prairie front now.
I need to take some new pictures.
No doubt.
Doesn't really matter to us though.
Bathroom stop.
Bathroom stop. And we need the bathroom stop. All right, everyone.
You lining up for your turn? Henry, this lake is gone. I mean, look at it.
Whoa.
The water used to come to right here.
But
It's dried up.
wait, is that our spot right there?
That's number one. We're gonna take this dirt road down and find it. I think we're on the top up here at this point. Everybody got their pee on. I think we're gonna have this whole campground to ourselves tonight, guys.
Do you want me to tie it on?
It's my favorite way to do it.
Everything the same in Spanish.
I think this was a boat ramp, guys.
Yeah.
I like to put the sign on it, like, don't launch your boat here. That's not good.
Yeah. Whoa.
Cactuses.
Number 2.
2.
Isn't that us?
No, we're number 6.
Oh.
This is a cool spot. It took us a while to figure out a decent way to park at the spot because the photos made it look like in the pictures, like this was a pull-off. They didn't show you that this was actually just the road for the campground. But actually, we flipped around. We put a rock under the rear tire as a leveling block. And I think we're okay. We've been plenty of rattly, bumpy roads today, and the roof rack is making a bunch of squeaky sounds. So I anticipated that we would need to tighten every bolt a couple times on this trip as it just kind of settles in. Especially these cleats for the tent. Hear it? Sounds like that. And these get loose. See, that's loose to the touch. That one's not. That's good. Anyway, I'm gonna get the tool bag out while Paige works on dinner and do some bolt tightening. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to completely unpack the Jeep to get to our tool bag, which is underneath in the basement, as I'm calling it, in the bins underneath the storage platform.
Oh, we're at anyway. You want to
Down
load
there.
it all onto the picnic table?
Yeah, because I can't unfurl the tent yet until I get this all tightened.
Yeah.
So
We'll just load up the table with it.
it didn't have running water. All right. Tool bag. Winch. And just like that, we're pretty much out of daylight. Enough time to get food cooking. Haven't even opened the tent yet. And it's sunset.
I know.
Oh, this is a cool spot though. It would be even cooler if the lake was still a lake.
Oh, cool, actually.
It's quiet though. I feel very secluded, even though I can see houses and stuff
Yeah,
over
it's really
there.
pretty.
They probably knew about this storm too.
Our lives are in your hands and you have butterfingers? I'm totally unappreciated in my time.
Probably. And how you and I can press the fridge.
There's a lot of coffee. Great.
Push it in.
And when they're like that, and just push it down. Use your muscles. Try.
It's hard.
Yeah. It's a good press. It's insulated, that's nice. That's like good coffee, doesn't it? I'm happy. Between the two of those, I would choose the Fruit Loops for sure.
These?
Yeah.
Not.
Ooh, are there 2 Frosted Flakes? I want Frosted
There's plenty of Frosted Flakes, Mom.
You like open it at the side,
Oh, really?
and you can, at that seam.
I didn't know that.
Muddy shoes.
We got our first rain of the trip.
It got us packing quick.
We did get packed up before everything got wet.
Sorry.
We did set up. We had pretty cool weather. It was like in the 60s, and so we just set up outside. And Henry really wanted to watch Jurassic Park. Are you enjoying Jurassic Park? Okay.
We're like halfway through the movie.
Yeah, 3/4.
It takes us several nights to watch a regular length movie.
Especially a scary movie. We need breaks. So now we're on our way to Marathon, which will be our last stop outside of Big Bend. And I think this rain is the rain that's coming through this part of Texas. There's supposed to be some thunderstorms today, but weather's clear down there, so I think we'll just push through it. 5 hours to go. I know we didn't film much. It's just it got dark and we went to bed. So here we go. Rain is cleared. That's not the only liquid in the forecast.
I have to pee.
I just like pull over to the next gas station I mapped and was like, it's 30 minutes away. That was 10 minutes ago because I was rounding down to 30 minutes. I don't think she's gonna make it. Looking for a trail. We're on a truck. All right, Mom, look.
Yes,
This is super secluded, right?
This is for sure gonna be
Watch out for cactuses.
cactus pee. Alright. Henry, you wanna get out and pee on the side of the road with me? It's gonna be a long time before there's another place to pee.
Yeah, at least 29 minutes.
Do you wanna pee?
Yeah.
All right, pee breaks for everybody.
Pause your game.
Since we're all getting out, I decided to show you how scenic this pee spot is. Look at this. I mean, we've definitely peed more scenic places. But as far as like pulling over on the side of the highway, the terrain has definitely changed. The trees have turned into shrubs, whatever these things are. Yuccas everywhere, prickly pear cactus everywhere. And it was yesterday that like the dirt, I mean actually our first campsite, the dirt was like sand instead of clay.
We just stopped to have kind of a little picnic lunch at the city park here, and there's some really cool playground equipment I want to show you. You want to push, Henry?
I wanted to go on that
Here, you hold this for a second.
Give me a shot, Mom. That almost strikes the ground.
Okay, bring it back to Henry.
Be careful, that gives you a free vasectomy.
Oh.
She did it.
Come back in on me, Mom.
Come back in. Yeah, you gotta stand up when you're down low.
Oh my God.
I've mentioned this in our RV videos, but one of the most fun things about traveling in the RV or even in the Jeep is just stopping at a park, letting Henry go play. We've had lunch at so many random parks across the country.
I've never seen anything like
This
this.
is the first time it's had a manual powered roller coaster
I
in
know,
it,
it's
but
really
that's cool.
fun. I love it.
Not the first time there's been a creepy old guy on a motorcycle watching this. That's happened a few times.
That's all the time.
117 miles.
We're at the Marathon Motel and RV Park, which also has just sort of tent camping. Is it supposed to be free?
I don't know if it's free.
It was non-reservable.
You just
They said,
roll up
"Come
and say
on
hi."
over." So here we are. We're gonna go try to check in at the office.
What? 10:22.
Finally.
There's a restroom.
I can't get back this.
How did you get up?
I climbed up that side.
So maybe you need to come back to this side.
I can. I'm stuck on this side.
Are you just wanting some help?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think you're stuck, but I will gladly help you. This is a really neat campsite.
This is a nice place to come hang out.
I know, there's like all these little hangout spots. It's so nice. How cool. That's so neat. Look, there's little fishies in the desert. An oasis. Henry and I had showers. One of us really wanted a shower and the other was sort of made to do it. But it feels so good to get a couple days of road dust washed away, especially before we might have a few more days between our next shower. And we're finally at camp with time to relax and do something that's not just like cook, clean, go to bed. So I'm gonna get my backpack out. I packed a bunch of like hobbies and stuff and things to do on this trip, and I've been feeling kind of silly just lugging this big backpack full of fun stuff to do around and not having the time to do it. So I'm gonna make a point to use some of the things I brought. Henry packed very minimally for toys on this trip because of course we're limited on space. He has this really awesome Lego kind of briefcase that he got for his birthday from a friend one year, and he just packs it up with whatever Legos he thinks he wants. There's some dinosaurs mixed in. He also packed all these Hot Wheel tracks because they break down small like this, and he has this one Hot Wheel carrier that also works as a launcher, so that's a cool set. The older he gets, the easier this gets because we also have the Nintendo Switch. We have an old iPhone that has some PBS apps on it. And yeah, it just, the more you can get things compact like that really helps. But he does those on drive days. We don't really do the electronics when we're at camp. So that's how we do that. One of the things I did before this trip was sort of frantically sew a bunch of new clothes. And so the night before we left, I think I was up till like 1 a.m. finishing a pair of shorts. I don't know, I just got this idea that like a bunch of things I had wanted to be sewing for myself and kind of put off, I wanted to wear on this trip. And so I just started going. And I think the most epic thing that I accomplished was this dress. And it's all sewn and everything, but I haven't sewn the buttons on. So I did the buttonholes and everything that needed to be done with the machine, but I'm gonna hand sew obviously the buttons. I'm gonna sit here and sew these buttons on because I want to wear this one of the days that we're in Big Bend. I just think this color is gonna look so cool in the desert. That's what we're working on.
We're in Marathon, Texas, about 60 miles north of the entrance to Big Bend. That's the one we've been telling you about. At the Marathon Motel, RV Park, Campground, Laundry, and Stargazing Emporium. And it's actually a dark sky motel and RV park. They have a little observatory, and if conditions are right, I don't know if they do it on a Sunday night, they have like a star watching thing. And I do see people coming over there and sitting in the chairs, so maybe they're gonna fire that up. We should have some good stargazing tonight. The tent's open. I don't even know what we're doing for dinner. We gotta figure out, we drove through town and we're not 100% sure that there's gonna be a grocery store. There's a problem because we gotta eat for 3 days. But these people here eat somewhere, right?
There's a restaurant.
There's a restaurant. We'll just get a bunch to-go orders, throw it in the fridge, eat rice and beans for the rest of the trip. Oh, I just remembered something from my to-do list. I need to get the Starlink out and get it hooked up and make sure it's working. We're on like the month-to-month thing, so I have to reactivate it because when we get deep into the park, it's actually going to be our only communication access. So like, don't bring a satellite phone when you have satellite internet.
What's really cool about this dress pattern is that it's a zero waste pattern, which means that it's designed to be sewn with just the rectangle of like yardage fabric that you buy, and you use every piece. So it's a lot of straight lines and kind of puzzling together. I mean, the pattern's designed for you. You don't have to figure out the puzzle yourself, but they have puzzled it together so that you use all of your yardage and you don't have little cutoffs that get thrown away. So it's zero waste, and I really like it. I've sewn a pink one, and I'm excited to have this green one.
Paige, you have quite the chef's kitchen going in here.
Yeah, I'm a little in a like zone.
You got it going. Starlink is up and booting.
I still want another table.
Yeah, I'm with you. One more table height
like,
table.
I don't know. It's because the stove's this whole table.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't a
what
table.
if we just got the tailgate table?
So, yeah, if I had a tailgate table here, but like if I see this on our trip somewhere, I'm buying it, even if it's like last day.
Okay. Even if it's at Walmart at home.
Yeah.
Starlink's booting. I'm glad I hooked this up, by the way, because I did have to reactivate our service, and it won't let you use the internet on the Starlink to do it. I had to like use 5G to go to the Starlink website and reactivate, which is kind of hilarious when you think about it. So when you need it most. Henry, we're gonna be able to see the Milky Way tonight. And the moon, obviously.
Look how tall we are.
Tall shadows. Look, this is another little observatory that can roll up. That's cool.
Watch the moon.
Do you see how big that
Coming
is?
at about 30,000 out. Well, actually, that's a conversion of potential.
S'more time!
Camp stove s'mores.
Yeah.
Happy fan's so small.
I'm sure there's a burn fan out here.
There is. Or at least every other county we drove through had one.
Awesome. And then I remembered we still have half of a semester left. Everyone ended up passing the test, although Bill's team almost didn't because Egon got stuck in the mud for a while. Bill was on that team instead of Krona. I thought Krona might... So you push it and it flips over, and now it's in deflate mode.
Do you use deflating over there?
And deflate is...
Yeah, I want everyone to deflate their mattress in the morning while they're like laying on it and getting on it and stuff, so it's not like I'm not squeezing all the air out with my hands.
To be clear, it's not a mattress, it's a camping pad. Paid a lot of money for a mattress, we didn't get it. But it's a personal mattress, like a personal pizza is a personal pizza. It's very low quality.
I was like laying under my blanket, but on you.
Were you?
Yeah.
The stars were dope last night, YouTube. I took some pictures. Here's what they look like. It was cool. Pitt said it got even better after the moon kind of set. But I was asleep by then.
Were you?
I didn't go back out after we went to bed.
Get me out here.
But you heard me pee by your head, right?
I didn't hear you pee, but I heard you get up. It's really quiet in here with everything all zipped up.
Yeah.
And I heard the wind come this morning.
It's...
Yeah.
Our towels were flapping.
Flapping towel. Oh, do we still have towels?
Yeah. It wasn't that windy.
Yeah, it just made a lot of noise.
Stressing that it was going to get...
Got this big spider that lives on a Jeep now. He was hanging down this morning, and now he's crawled up in there. Look at it.
Let me see him.
Right here. He just climbed up in there. Look.
Wow.
Yeah. Still the rule.
That spider, don't touch him because it looks like an orb-weaver spider.
It does look like an orb-weaver spider, I agree. Okay.
I was just thinking that would mix the best, but you can obviously have any of those things.
No coffee allowed.
Oh, staring straight into the sun.
Is it warm though?
It's warm. Our batteries got kind of low yesterday from running the Starlink and charging a couple things with the inverter. So for the first time, got the panel out from our old battery. And it works. The sun's barely up. We're getting 45 watts. We will be doing some driving down to the park today, so I expect to get that back up, maybe close to 100%. And then we're like totally off grid for 3 days, so. Winds are picking up. It's supposed to be windy here today. I think it's gonna be windy in the park too, but more windy here. So we gotta get packed up in all this wind, head to the grocery store, and we're supposed to go do the Black Crap Trail today. That'll be in a second video for you. Yeah, we're supposed to do a Jeep Badger Honor Trail today. If we can get down there in time. We finally killed one of our water jugs yesterday.
They really rationed it down.
So this lasted like almost 3 days?
Yep.
This one went through quick.
Oh my goodness, hello.
I didn't even see you there.
Hello.
Little pepper.
Can I say hi?
I don't think you can say hi, Mom.
Are you scared? I don't want to scare you.
No.
Is that really the one?
The one. Sure, it's drinking water. One more. I think you need to get in your spot while Mom and Dad scoot out this grocery haul.
Okay.
Alright, I made some questionable decisions.
Is there questionable decisions?
Well, I understand now what she meant. The dozen were frozen.
Together.
I could have bought not frozen ones out of the counter.
Separately.
But they were $2 each, and I was going to get 9 of them. 12 of them would have been...
It was a better deal to get the
It was a better deal.
You made the right
We'll defrost them. Let's just do that straight.
We can also take that out of the box. Mold.
Oh, super mold.
Moldy asparagus. Alright. I will not be
We'll let it ride till we eat.
Until we have to eat.
Yeah, we totally could have gotten more fridge stuff.
I know, we have so much room.
It's that milk, man.
But that feels good.
A gallon of milk took the
Never
too much
bring a
room.
gallon of milk. No, I'm making a real mess of it all here.
That's fine.
You mind?
Not at all.
We are on the road to Big Bend. Like, actually, today we're going to get into the park here in a minute. And so this is going to be the end of this video. And make sure you click subscribe to follow along the rest of the series.
Day 4 out of 10. And we don't really know what happens. We're going to be off-grid for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've already sort of been off-grid for 3 days.
And we're going to be really off-grid now.
Yeah.
And all of our meat's frozen because we bought it at the weird grocery store that plays Mars Volta too loud.
Yes, you can't think thoughts.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody.
Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Oh, I didn't know this was coming.
You got it, you got it. Hola from Mexico.